It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high schools.
I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals, and it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs are keeping you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Ryan Kemp, can help you. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you are prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. For more information, please call Ryan Kemp at 812-620-5604. Edward Jones, Marketing Sense and Investing, member SIPC.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program. The foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday 9 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today, 812-883-4154. In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
Your success is Stewart Seed's success. That's the idea behind their 100% replant eligible program for grower customers. You deserve peace of mind even during an unpredictable season. Maximizing your profit potential comes down to identifying challenges and capitalizing on opportunities. Stewart Seed's agronomy library keeps you up to date with local agronomy insights to help you navigate through the season. Our team members make it a priority to work with your unique needs to find the best solution available. Get to know everyone on our team, from the field sales representatives to our technical agronomists. Building trusted relationships starts with sharing what we know with our Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio neighbors just like you. Stay up to date on the latest local agronomy updates, harvest communication, and news from Stewart Seeds. Let's keep in touch, because that's what neighbors do. Contact Michael Trueblood at 812-620-3311.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello and welcome to West Washington Junior Senior High School for tonight's matchup of the Eastern Lady Musketeers and the West Washington Lady Senators. Tonight's starting lineups, first for the Lady Senators, will be number 3, Alandra Johnson, number 12, Lexi Griffiths, number 22, Madison Brown, 20, Mackenzie Brown, and number 40, Riley Hall.
For the Musketeers, starting, is number 0, Shelby Casey, number 14, Shelby Patton, number 20, McKenna Jeter, number 34, Kendra Sill, and number 40, Kia McKinley.
Going through the starting lineups, and then we'll have a tip-off. The Lady Senators are coached by Matthew Myers, his first year with the Lady Senators.
Eastern is coached by Michael McBride.
Now the starting lineup for your West Washington Lady Senators.
We also have Maddie Bowsman joining the Lady Senators coaching staff this year, as joins alongside Brent Ingram and Zach Isley, who were both there last year. Just about ready for tip-off. Jumping for the Musketeers will be 34, Kendra Sill, and jumping for the Senators will be 40, Riley Hall. Looks like we are now ready, and tip will be won by Eastern. There's a quick three-pointer by Casey already. No good. Offensive rebound. It is good by Kendra Sill, number 34. Lady Senators get it into Brown. Gives it off to Lexi Griffiths, who now bring it up. Now she's going to hand it off to Alandra Johnson. Goes back to Griffiths now. Gives it off to Hall. Hall goes right. Mackenzie Brown with it. Off to Griffiths. Thought about the three. Going to cut inside, put up the shot, and foul is called. That foul was on 00 Shelby Casey, the senior. Lexi will now have 2 shots. First shot is good. giving the Senators their first points. Second shot is good, ties the game at 2, and now the Lady Senators will be in a 2-2-1 press. Eastern swinging the ball around, gives it off to Jeter, and now back to Sill. Gonna kick it up. And now Eastern set up their offense. Sill with it on the left side. They kick it back over. Good pass inside to Sill. Malka's gonna kick it back out. Jeter swings it across. Casey with it now. Another cross-court pass. Thought about the shot. All the way back to Casey. Now gets a screen. Into the corner now to Jeter. Outside now. Patton gives it off to Casey. Now back to her. Down low. Foul will be on the floor, so McKinley will not get 2 shots. Riley Hall picked up the foul there. First team foul and first foul. They get it into Casey. The screen. Goes to the corner. Sill for 3. In and out. Will be rebounded by McKinley, who's not going to kick it out. Sill's going to go inside around Johnson. Puts it up and no good. Will be knocked out bounds. It will stay with the Musketeers. Kick it out to Patton, who's going to go left around Brown, and a foul will be called on the floor. That was on 22, Madison Brown. Jeter will now take it out. Gets it in to Patton. Almost turned it over. Now up to Sill, swings it over to Casey. And now back to Casey. Jeter with it, puts up the 3, no good, and it is rebounded by 22, Madison Brown. Now Griffiths will bring it the other way. Goes up top. Mackenzie Brown with it, kicks it over to Madison Brown. Back over to Griffiths. 1-4 high for the Lady Senators. Gives it off to Hall. Having trouble, gives it off to Johnson now. Hall set the screen for Griffiths, and now she's got it at the top of the key. Eastern's playing some pretty good defense right here, not letting the ball get inside. Hall gets it off to Brown. Back up top. Lexi Griffiths with it. Gonna step back. She goes right to Johnson. Almost lost it. And a 30-second timeout will be called by Matt Myers and the Lady Senators. So far, I mean, Lady Senators have played some okay defense, but they've given up too many offensive rebounds, which led to those 2 points to start the game. Eastern has also been playing some pretty good defense, not allowing any shots, really. Will be the Lady Senators ball. Out on the sideline. Will be taken out by 22, Madison Brown. So we'll guard the inbound. They get it into Griffiths. Gets a screen from Hall. Gets double teamed. Kicks it up to Riley Hall. Now she just gives it back off to Griffiths. Senators trying to take it slow and get a good shot. They get it inside to Mackenzie Brown, who's now going to give it off to Riley Hall for the layup, and will be fouled by 34, Kendra Sill. So now freshman Riley Hall will have 2 shots. First shot is good, giving the Lady Senators a 3-2 lead. Will be a lane violation on 12 Lexi Griffiths, and now it will be Eastern ball. Lady Senators still in their 2-2-1 press. They get it into Jeter. Goes back to Sill. Back over to Jeter, inside to Patton, who's now going to turn, give it off to the left side to McKinley. Now going to try to get into the corner, and does. Jeter with a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by 20, Mackenzie Brown gives it off to 3, Johnson. Now he'll just take it back out and now hand it off to Griffiths. Griffiths gives it off to Brown, back up to Hall. Now gonna kick it over. Griffiths may have had a shot there, takes it inside and gets blocked, and will be knocked out of bounds. And will be Eastern's ball. Lady Senators still gonna stay in their press. Eastern gets it into Jeter, now back over to Sill. Kicks it back across court. Now Jeter gives it back to Sill, and now they've got the ball across into the corner now for Casey. He's gonna take it back up. Lady Senators appear to be in a 2-3 zone. Jeter almost shot that. Back to her. Goes left, now going to take it back right and give it off to Patton. Now goes to Casey. Inside pass. No good by Sill. Gets her own rebound and it's taken away. Lexi Griffiths now will take it the other way. He's going to try to go right around Jeter. No luck, and gives it off to Madison Brown and then gets it right back. Now Lexi goes left. Gives it off to Riley Hall. Mackenzie with it now, back over to Lexi. The ball is just taken away. It will be a jump ball though. Will be white ball. Lady Senators will keep the ball. Gets it in to Lexi, gets a screen, goes back right, gets inside, puts up the layup, no good, and will be knocked away, but Jeter controls it and now will take it the other way. Goes up to Sill, gives it into the corner now, Casey with it, back over, Jeter kicks it across Patton for the three-pointer, got it, giving Eastern the lead. Now Eastern with a press, double teams Lexi in the corner. Now kicks it up to Madison Brown. Puts up the layup, fouled. That foul looks like it was on 40, McKinley.
Foul on number 40, McKinley. That's her first, the team's third.
So now Madison Brown will have 2 shots. Try to tie the game back up. And it's good. 1-point game now. He gets the second one to fall, tying the game at 5. We're going to kick it up to Casey. Ball's deflected by Lexi Griffiths, knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Eastern. So take it out, gets it in the backcourt to Jeter. Lady Senators still in their 2-3 zone. Left wing. Casey with it back up to Patton. Kicks it across now. Jeter's pass is deflected. Casey controls it. Now the ball's on the ground. Will be a jump ball. We'll stay with Eastern. Kicks it up top to Patton. Gonna try to go left around Griffiths. Now gives it off to Sill. Back over to Casey. Now kicks it across into the corner now. Now they're just gonna swing it back around. Sill with it now. Goes down low to McKinley. Turns, puts it up left hand. He's got it to go. Lady Senators in their press. Kicks it up to Mackenzie Brown. And now hands it off to Johnson. Johnson goes right. Now going to step back. Gives it off to Brown, and ball's knocked out of bounds, but we'll stay with the Lady Senators. Brown gets it in the backcourt to Johnson. Looking for somewhere to go. Goes left, then back right. Gives it off to Madison Brown, who goes down low to Mackenzie Brown. Now kicks it back up top. Hall controls it. Johnson still being heavily guarded by Casey. Gives it off to Griffiths on the left side. Gets it down low to Hall. Now has to hand it back off. Mackenzie Brown with it. Good move there by Griffiths. Puts up the layup too strong. Now we'll go the other way. Ball's deflected and a foul will be called on 20 Mackenzie Brown. Still gets it in to Jeter in the backcourt. Lay Center still in their 2-3 zone. Still with it over to Casey now. Goes down low. Ball is tipped away, but McKinley controls it. Jeter kicks it around now. Back to her in the left corner. Now Sill is going to have it over to Casey. Now Patton in the corner. Patton's going to go left and now give it off to Jeter. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Another cross-court pass. Eastern making a lot of cross-court passes. Casey with a wide-open three. Got it. Making the lead 5 now. Eastern still with their press. Ball is tipped and will stay with the Lady Senators. Madison Brown still to take it out. Get it in to Griffiths, is going to go left. Kick it up to Johnson now. And it looks like Lady Senators will slow it down. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Griffiths goes right. Now hands it off to Johnson. Now goes across to Madison Brown. Back over to Griffiths. Looks like the Lady Senators are going to try to get the last shot. 15 seconds now. Having trouble going somewhere. Gives it off to 40, Riley Hall. Under 10 seconds to go. Griffiths with it. Just 5 seconds now. Gives it off to Johnson. Gets a screen. Puts up the three-pointer. Too strong. Brown controls the rebound, but won't be able to get a shot off. So going into the end of the first quarter, the Eastern Musketeers lead 10-5. We'll now go to a commercial break and come back for the second quarter.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Welcome back to West Washington Junior Senior High School on Ron Smith Court. Tonight's matchup is the West Washington Lady Senators against the Eastern Lady Musketeers. Currently we're going into the second quarter. It is 5-10. Eastern is up.
After that first quarter, Shelby Casey and Shelby Patton both have 3 points each. Kendra Sill and McKinley both have 2 points each, making up their 10 points.
And for the Senators, Lexi Griffiths has 2, Madison Brown has 2, and Riley Hall has 1 off a free throw.
Andrew Johnson will bring it up, heavily guarded by Casey. Ball is just thrown away, but Griffiths controls it, and a foul will be called on Jeter. Fourth team foul for Eastern. Lady Senators get into the backcourt to Griffiths. Guarded by Jeter. Griffiths gets it inside. Brown turns, gives it off to Hall. Goes inside. No shot, but will be a foul on the getting gets called for the foul, comes off the bench. Madison Brown will take it out, gets it into Griffiths, and it will be a travel. We'll go the other way. Lady Senators look to still be pressing. Sill with it, goes left, crosses it over. Now Casey in the middle gives it off to Sill. Kicks it back across to Jeter with it, back over to Casey, now into the corner. Sill with it, gives it off to Casey in the corner. Now Patton comes up and gets it. Jeter gives it off, and now Patton with it. Swings it across, almost threw it right out of bounds. Patton gives it off to Casey now. Casey goes right. Now Sill tries to go inside. Jeter with a three-pointer. No good, but will be rebounded by Sill, taken away by Madison Brown, who gives it off to Riley Hall. Hall gives it off to Griffiths, and now take it the other way. Griffiths gives it off to Hall. Now over to Madison Brown, who's going to go right around Sill. Good pass down low. Mackenzie Brown with the easy layup. Now we have Jeter going the other way. Gives it off to Casey. Now Hebner with it. Kicks it back out. Now swings it all the way across. Patton in the left corner. Goes inside. Dangerous pass there, but Jeter made a nice catch. Sill goes inside. And now Casey's going to go around Johnson for the layup. Got it to go, making the lead 5 again. Mackenzie Brown with it, having trouble. Will be a foul called on 20 Jeter. That's going to be her second foul. Brown gives it in to Griffiths. They will leave Jeter in the game with 2 fouls. Griffiths gives it off to Mackenzie Brown. Madison Brown comes off the cut. Tried to pass it down low to her, and it's taken away by Sill. Not going to go the other way. Patton gets all the way down to the block, and now it's kick it back out, and it's taken away. Griffiths now going to take it up on a 2-on-1. Mackenzie Brown with the easy layup. Got it to go. And now we'll have a full timeout called by Eastern. So we'll now go to a quick commercial break and come back for the final 5 minutes of the second quarter.
Bishop Seed is more than just seed sales. They're a multifaceted business. Owner Brady Bishop is a channel seedsman who knows your fields and can recommend an elite product designed to perform in your area and maximize the profitability of every acre on your farm. Bishop Seeds also offers chemical sales for the ever-expanding chemical industry and a variety of cover crops to help keep erosion down and yield up. They also offer climate field view so you can make a data-driven decision to maximize the return on every acre. Reach out and give Brady a call at 812-620-4624.
And welcome back to West Washington Junior Senior High School at Ron Smith Court. Tonight's matchup is the West Washington Lady Senators matched up against the Eastern Lady Musketeers. Currently the ball game is 9-12. Eastern is up by 3.
Will be Eastern ball. Lady Senators will now back off after they've been pressing. Jeter will bring it up now. Jeter gives it across the sill. Now Patton with it. Going to kick it back out to Casey, now over Jeter. Back over to Patton. Eastern swinging the ball across, trying to look down low. McKinley came back in the game. There's a corner 3 by Sill. No good. Will be rebounded by 22. Madison Brown gives it off to Griffiths now. Will take it the other way. Griffiths goes inside. Mackenzie Brown with it, gives it off to Hall. Tries to get it to Johnson, has really nowhere to go. Finally gets it off to Griffiths. Griffiths goes right. Gets it inside to Brown. Mackenzie Brown tries to go left, but now gives it off to Johnson, who's going to come across. Loses the ball, but gets it out to Brown. Good back cut, and Lexi Griffiths with the and one for a chance to tie the game. Now, number 10, Hevner will come back in the game. She comes in for 20, Jeter, who just picked up her third foul. Griffith's shot misses, and now it'll be Eastern ball the other way, still with their 1-point lead. Casey's going to swing it across. Patton now in the corner. Lady Center still in their 2-3 zone. Patton with it, gives it back up top to Hevner. Now back over to Patton. Now a jump ball will be called. We'll stay with Eastern. Casey will now bring it out. Tosses it up. Sill with it now. Gonna go back left, give it off to Hevner, who's now gonna go back to Patton in the corner for a three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound by McKinley. Good pass, and now foul will be called on 22, Madison Brown. Madison Brown's second foul. Patton gets the first shot to fall. Should have one more for a chance to make it a 3-point game. Shot is good. Now it looks like Eastern will take off their press. Griffiths to bring it up. Goes right, gives it off to Mackenzie Brown. Now over to Hall. Johnson with it now. Griffiths off the screen, wide open three. Just short. Hall with a good attempt at the rebound, but ball goes out of bounds and will go over to Eastern. Now Lady Senators will press in their 2-2-1. Eastern trying to get it up. Casey back over to Sill. Now throws it up to Patton, who goes left. Now back right to Casey. Over to Sill. Gonna try to go left. Hevner for the three. Too strong, and it will be an offensive rebound. And now a foul will be called as I believe Patton will go back to the free throw line. That's Riley Hall's second foul. Patton's first shot is good. 5, Shelby Griffiths comes in for number 3, Alandra Johnson. Patton will have one more shot. And it's good. Makes it a 5-point game. Now Lexi Griffiths will bring it up. Goes right, gives it off to Brown. Madison Brown gives it off to Hall. Now over to Lexi. Now having trouble going anywhere. Under 3 minutes to go. Hall with it. Gives it off to Mackenzie Brown, who goes right. Gives it back off to Lexi Griffiths. Now kicks it across to Shelby Griffiths. Now back over to Lexi. Now it will be a jump ball as Patton kind of just took it away from Mackenzie Brown. We'll have another sub. 44 Ainsley Nance comes in for 40 Riley Hall. And now 3 Alandra Johnson will come back in. Comes in for 5 Shelby Griffiths. Madison Brown take it out, gets it in to Griffiths. Almost got double teamed there. Johnson gives it back to Griffiths. Gets it inside to Mackenzie Brown, hands it off to Madison Brown. Now we'll just take a dribble and give it off to Johnson. He's now going to go back to the middle of the court. Gets it to Griffiths on the left wing. Lady Senators now trying to set something up. Get off to Brown. Nance with it. Now gives it back to Griffiths. Now pass inside is taken away. And now Patton controls and will go the other way. Gives it off to Casey. Patton with it. Cross-court pass. Hebner with it. Goes right side. Gets it inside to McKinley. Kicks it out. Swings it across. And still for the wide open three. No good. Long rebound will go out to Alandra Johnson, who now saves it to 22 Madison Brown. Lexi Griffiths with it. 1:30 to go in this first half. Nance with it over to Madison Brown. Now Johnson in the corner is fouled by Hebner for Eastern.
Foul on number 10, Libby Hebner. That's her second. On the line, opponents will be 3, Landry Johnson.
Will now be a 1-and-1 for Alandra Johnson. First shot is good, cuts the lead to just 4 and has a chance to make it a one-possession game right here. Johnson's shot is good. 16-13 now. Lady Senators come out of their press. Casey brings it up. Lady Senators still in their 2-3 zone. Hebner with it. Gives it off to Sill. Now gonna kick it across all the way into the corner now. Down low. And a charging foul will be called on 40 McKinley.
Foul on number 40 by McKinley, her second.
That's her second foul. 19 fouls now for the Lady Musketeers. Under a minute to go now in this first half. Griffiths brings it up, gives it off to Madison Brown. It looks like the Lady Senators might be trying to get the last shot here. They're in like a 3-up, just trying to waste some time. Lexi Griffiths gets inside, now just going to dribble it back out. Griffiths with it. Goes left, gives it off to Johnson. Johnson gets a screen from Mackenzie Brown. Now having trouble going somewhere. Gives it off to Madison Brown, who goes right. 20 seconds to go now. Griffiths gets it up top. Griffiths looks inside. Tries to gets it inside Nance. Now Madison Brown with it. Goes inside. The ball's knocked out of bounds with 8 seconds. Lady Senators have a chance to tie the game or get it within 1. 40 Riley Hall comes back in for 44 Ainsley Nance. Madison Brown to take it out. Gets it in to Hall. Gives it up top. Griffiths with it. Goes right. Steps back. Puts up the shot. No good. 1 second and full court shot no good. So now that is the end of the first half as the Eastern Lady Musketeers lead the West Washington Lady Senators 16-13. We'll now go to hear a message from the commissioner.
Sports with the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Luffel with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And, Commissioner, you're doing some work this week. You are in the St. Louis area attending a meeting of the commissioners of the state associations here in the Midwest. I know it's a yearly kind of meeting, and it's exciting for you and your colleagues to catch up, especially in a time like this, and talk about best practices and what you're going to do and how to handle COVID and all those kinds of things. This is an extremely important meeting for you.
It is, being especially being new. I'm starting to get to know these guys and starting my tenure at the IHSA in this job. That you got to kind of meet who you're working with in the Midwest and learn from them, and hopefully you can throw a few bits of wisdom out there along the way that they can pick up from. But it's actually super beneficial for us. And I tell you, Bob, the one thing that, man, I'm thankful I'm in Indiana. Talking to these guys and Illinois and all the Midwest states, while a lot of them are playing, all I can tell you, it's good to be in Indiana because we're fortunate to be here, and our experience has been as normal or more normal than anybody else from what I've learned.
Yeah, I was going to say that you have different approaches. I mean, Illinois moving football to the spring, others have done that. And I think you're right in terms of looking at a normal situation in the fall and winter. As we talked about numerous times, Indiana's been able to approximate that. And as you point out, there are a whole bunch of those schools that are looking at you going, how in the world were you able to do that? So what did you tell everybody?
It's pretty simple. I said, it's Team Indiana. It's our, and like we've talked about many times, Bob, it starts at our schools and our coaches and our kids and our families, and everybody's doing everything they can to keep the light on. And, Team Indiana's got us here, and that's why it's just special. From the governor's office to the state health department to the Department of Education to the Indiana High School Athletic Association, it's been a team effort. And that's what's great about what I do. I love to celebrate the team.
You're a former athletic director, and so you can appreciate the challenges that your former colleagues have in the state. Basketball games, some were postponed on a Thursday, picked up a new opponent on Friday, and I hate the expression, but in many ways it really is our new normal right now.
It is, and I equate to springtime. It's just not raining. and that's the level our guys are rescheduling on. They may get some notification on Friday afternoon, and they get on the phone and get their officials rescheduled and their workers and find a new opponent and get the bus and they go play. And that's what they do. That's what they're trained to do. That's what they want to do, and they're good at it.
Paul Neidig with us, the commissioner of the IHSAA, talking about all things IHSAA related. And we're into basketball full bore right now, and it's been kind of fun. We have obviously restrictions on crowds, but to this point, it's the percentage of participation isn't like it was in the fall, but we're still getting a great number of games played, are we not?
We are. The vast majority. We're still seeing that 95% number. As far as number of contests being played, we've dipped below that a little bit here as we've started to fall. But as we figure out winter protocol and how to keep people safe, those numbers will come back up. But yeah, it's very similar to what we've seen in the past. But just again, reduced attendance is certainly the norm right now.
He is the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. We want to remind you, wear a mask, social distance. It's about the kids, and your efforts are needed. Paul, as always, thank you so much. Enjoy the meetings and have a great week.
Thank you, Bob. Certainly appreciate you and the work you do for kids.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Hello and welcome back to West Washington Junior Senior High School for the night's matchup of the West Washington Lady Senators against the Eastern Lady Musketeers. Currently it is 13-16 with Eastern up, and we are going in to the third period, and there's only 30 seconds left on the clock before the period starts. So we're going to go for scores. For the Senators, Alondra Johnson has 2 points, Lexi Griffiths has 4 points, Mackenzie Brown has 4 points, Madison Brown has 2 points, and Riley Hall has 1. For Eastern, Shelby Casey has 5, Shelby Patton has 7, Kendra Sill has 2, and Kia McKinley has 2 also. There's now less than 10 seconds on the clock before the third quarter.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. Lady Senators have given up a couple offensive rebounds, and they haven't turned the ball over nearly as much as they have in their past few games. Looks like Lady Senators are back with their starters, and same for Eastern, back with their starters, including 20 Jeter, who has 3 fouls. There's a quick three-pointer, and it's good by 14 Patton. Griffiths now brings it up the right side. Lexi goes left, gives it off to Johnson. Johnson looks down low, goes back up top, and is taken away. Patton the other way. Layup is good. A quick 5 points for Patton. Now Eastern still in their press. And Griffiths gets it. Now everybody clears out and lets Lexi Griffiths take it the other way. Hall with it. Gives it off to Mackenzie Brown. Now goes to Madison Brown. Up top, Griffiths with it. Goes left. Tries to pass down low and just throws it out of bounds. Now have a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Senators. So Eastern just came out really hot. Quick 5 points for him. Patton now has 12 points.
Started out 7. That's 5 rapid-fire points right there. Only 1 minute into the quarter so far, and nearly doubled her points.
Lady Senators with just leaves her wide open for a 3, and then a turnover leads to the easy layup. Looks like the Lady Senators will stay up in their press in their 2-2-1, which they've ran a lot this game. Jeter gives it off to Sill, back over to Jeter, looks inside, but just going to pass it back over. Lexi Griffiths almost had the steal. Up to Patton, who goes around Brown. Now kicks it back out to Jeter, and now swings it all the way across to Casey. Patton with it. Almost shot another 3. Jeter kicks it across, swings it all the way into the corner to Casey. Cross-court pass, Jeter back to Patton, now over to Casey, who goes inside and loses the ball. And will stay with the Musketeers. Didn't look like anybody for the Lady Senators touched that, but Eastern gets it up top of Sill, kicks it over to Patton. Now into the left wing, Casey with it back to Patton, swings it across to Jeter. Now into the corner. Eastern just swinging the ball across, looking inside, finally gets it inside. McKinley with the left-handed hook, no good. And Griffiths controls the rebound. Griffiths gets a screen from Mackenzie Brown. Good dribble right there, gets it inside, misses the jump shot, and now Sill will take it the other way and just dribbles the ball off her foot, and it will go to the Lady Senators. They get it into Griffiths. Now she'll take it the other way. Gets a screen. Gets it down low to Mackenzie Brown. Hands it off to Griffiths. And now a jump ball will stay with the Lady Senators. Madison Brown take it out, gets it into Hall. Gets it knocked away, regains control, down low to Griffiths, puts it up and is fouled by 00 Casey. Lexi Griffiths will now have 2 shots. Griffith's first shot is good, cutting the lead to just 7. Second shot is good as well. 6-point game now. Lady Senators still in their press. Lexi Griffiths almost got a steal right there off the inbound pass. Jeter with it, kicks it up to Patton. Now swings it across. Casey with it, kicks it over. Patton with it now in the corner. Eastern just swinging it around in this 2-3 zone that the Lady Senators are playing, trying to look down low. Now Casey with it up top, kicks it back over to Jeter. Now they swing it across. Patton goes inside. Layup is good. Patton gets another 2 points. Griffiths with it, gives it off to Hall. Now it goes over to Mackenzie Brown, goes back to Griffiths. Tries to go right, gives it off to Madison Brown. Looks down low, gives it back to Griffiths. Now we'll set something else up. Takes one dribble, gives it off right. Madison Brown goes down low to Johnson, who puts it up. No good off the rim. Hall with it. No good as well. And now Madison Brown controls the rebound. Now Griffiths with it. Having trouble going somewhere, gets it to Mackenzie Brown. Now hands it off to Hall. Griffiths goes inside, loses the ball off the side of the backboard. Now it'll go the other way. They kick it up to Sill. Now back up. Casey gives it to Patton. Now back up to Casey, over to Jeter. Sill tries to go inside, loses the ball. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now ball will be taken out underneath. Hefner comes in for 20 Jeter. 22 Madison Brown will take it out for the Lady Senators. Looks right. Having trouble getting it in. Tosses it up. Ball is tipped and controlled by Griffiths. Griffiths goes right, gives it off to Johnson. Down low to Griffiths. Nowhere to go, gives it into Hall, who now puts it up, and a foul will be called on 40 McKinley. Hall will now have 2 shots, 1 for 2 from the line so far. Shot is no good. Eastern with an 8-point lead. Second shot is good. Eastern trying to break the press, kicks it up to McKinley. Now toss it over now into the corner. Down low, Sill with it, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by 22 Madison Brown. Now Lexi Griffiths will bring it up. Gives it off to Johnson on the left wing. Gets a screen from Hall. Another screen from Mackenzie Brown. Tries to get inside. The ball is taken away. Hefner goes the other way and is tripped by 20 Mackenzie Brown. Coach Myers asking what the foul was, because it looked like Hefner just tripped. Patton for the three-pointer, got it. Patton has absolutely destroyed this quarter. Already put up about 10 points. Griffiths with it, gives it off to Johnson on the left wing. May have had Griffiths down low, gets it back to her in the corner. Now Lexi Griffiths will just take it up. Johnson with it, and now a travel will be called. Now Lady Senators still in their press, but now just back off, let Eastern just bring it up. Sill with it. Lady Senators still in their 2-3 zone. Casey goes back. Hefner with it, goes right. Skip pass, into the corner now to Sill. He gives it off. Patton now with it. Goes left, cross-court pass to Casey. Now to Hefner in the corner. Another cross-court pass. Now, Eastern just kicking the ball around again, trying to get it inside. Hefner with it now. Now another cross-court pass. This one's taken away by Mackenzie Brown, who will stop and give it off to Madison Brown, who goes right, nobody on her, and one. Will now have a chance to cut the lead to a 7-point game. She'll have one shot now. It is good. 7-point game. Casey kicks it up to Patton quickly. Now just swinging the ball around. Hefner with it on the right wing. Now a jump ball will be called. Will stay with Eastern. Sill gets it in to Casey. Goes left. Back to Patton. Three-pointer. In and out. Riley Hall controls the rebound. Gives it off to Griffiths. About a minute to go here in this third quarter. Looks like the Lady Senators might. They're back in that 3 high where they tried to waste a lot of time earlier in the game. Might be doing that again to get the final shot. Johnson is now being double teamed. Now it just dribbles around everybody. Madison Brown with it. Realizes nowhere to go. Hands it off to Griffiths. Back to Brown. And now a foul will be called on 34, Kendra Sill.
Out on 34, Kendra Sill, that's her third.
Gets it into Griffiths in the backcourt. Griffiths gets it across. Heavily guarded by Casey. Now a jump ball will be called. We'll stay with the Lady Senators. Madison Brown take it out, gets it inside to Griffiths, and she loses it but regains control. Now goes inside, and a foul will be called. Not sure exactly who this one was on. Foul was on 14, Shelby Patton. 15th foul for Eastern. Having trouble getting it in. A 5-second violation will be called. Just 23 seconds here in this third quarter. Sill gives it back over to Casey. Now goes around Johnson. Back out to Casey with it. Goes left. Gives it off. Ball is knocked away, but goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Musketeers. Sill gives it into Casey. Just 5 seconds. Having trouble. Hefner with it. 1 second, just puts up the three. No good. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. Eastern, with a 7-point lead, will now go to a commercial break and come back for the fourth quarter.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday 9 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today, 812-883-4154.
Hello everyone and welcome back to West Washington for the night's matchup with the West Washington Lady Senators against the Eastern Lady Musketeers. Currently going into the final quarter of action, the fourth quarter. Currently the score is 19-26. Eastern is up by 7. Going into this, Eastern has 5 team fouls compared to the Senators' 1 team foul.
In that third quarter, Shelby Patton came out very hot, put up a lot of points.
10 already in that quarter alone. She only scored 7 in the entire first half.
Jeter comes back in for Eastern. She kicks it over to Casey. Now Patton with it back over. Patton was open, probably had a three-pointer if she wanted it. Lady Center still in their 2-3 zone. Get it inside, kicks it out. Now tries to go down low and it's just taken away. Now we'll have a jump ball. We'll go over to the Lady Senators though. They get it into Griffiths. 7.5 minutes to go. Goes right. Brown with it. Loses it, but Hall gets it. Now gives it off to Griffiths, who's guarded by Casey. Gets it to Johnson on the left wing. Gets a screen from Hall. Now kicks it over to Madison Brown, who goes right. Puts up the shot. Too strong, and Mackenzie Brown just takes it away. Now Griffiths with it. Gives it off to Hall. Gets it inside, and ball is knocked away by Patton, and now foul will be called on 22, Madison Brown. Jeter will now bring it up for Eastern. Goes left. Gets it back. Now goes to Casey. Gets it inside now. There's a three-pointer by Patton. No good. Rebounded by Mackenzie Brown. Now Griffiths will take it the other way. Griffiths picks up a dribble. Mackenzie Brown with it now. Gives it off to Hall. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. Hands it off to Johnson, and a travel will be called. Jeter will now bring it up. Lady Center's still in their 2-3 zone. Casey hands it off to Jeter. Double screen, but Griffiths takes it away. Now going to go the other way. Tries to go inside, and that'll be a travel. Jeter will now bring it up. Under 6 minutes to go. Casey with it. Goes right, hands it off to Jeter. Another double screen. Kicks it up to Patton. Now they get the ball to the right corner. Eastern just swinging the ball around again. Gets it inside to McKinley. puts up the shot, got it to fall, raises the lead to 9. Griffiths with it, gives it off to Hall. Hall then kicks it over to Mackenzie Brown, up top to Griffiths. Goes right, puts it up, and ball being knocked away. Griffiths gets it back and puts in the layup. Easton kicks it up quickly. Patton with it back up to Sill. Puts up the shot, got it to go. 9-point game again, under 5 minutes to go. Griffiths with it, gives it off to Hall. Now a timeout will be called by the Lady Senators. Will be a full timeout, so we'll go to a quick commercial break.
The recent market vitality has affected just about everybody's financial and investment situations. So if you're planning on retiring soon, will it still be possible? Of course, with many people's jobs being affected by the coronavirus pandemic, your retirement plans may have been thrown into confusion. But assuming your employment is stable, you'll need to review your retirement goals and progress you've made towards achieving them, so you can determine what moves, if any, you need to make. Then ask yourself some questions. For starters, are you flexible enough to make some changes to your retirement lifestyle? If you can find a way to make it less costly, you may not need to change your current investment strategy significantly. Also, if necessary, are you willing to work longer than you had originally projected so that you can put more money into your IRA or 401k? Here's another question. When should you take Social Security? The longer you wait, the bigger your monthly payments. Even in the midst of uncertainty, you still have choices. Consider them carefully and make the decision that works for you. For more information, contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Ryan Kemp at 812-620-5604. Member SIPC.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to West Washington Junior Senior High School for the night's matchup, the West Washington Lady Senators against the Eastern Lady Musketeers.
Eastern with the 9-point lead, but Lexi Griffiths goes up with the shot, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by Sill, now kick it up. Patton with it, goes left, gets it down low to McKinley, now out to Jeter, kicks it across the Sill. 3-point try is no good by Casey, and a good rebound by 22, Madison Brown, gives it out to Johnson, now gives it off to Griffiths, who will take it the other way. One-4 high set for the Lady Senators. They've gone to that a lot today. Gives it off to Hall, now over to Johnson. Back over Griffiths with it. Griffiths being heavily guarded by Jeter. Hall with it. Looking for somewhere to go, kicks it up. Now Griffiths with it. Griffiths gonna just dribble it back out, set something else up. Gives it off to Johnson. Griffiths cuts off the screen. Johnson now gets the screen. And now Madison Brown gonna go to the middle to Griffiths. Griffiths gets the screen. Griffiths gets around, puts up the shot, and is just taken away by Casey. Now they kick it up. Patton wasn't ready for it, but she controls it. Now Sill, wide open three, got it. Makes it a 12-point game. Griffiths now takes it up the right sideline, gives it off to Madison Brown, and now gives it back to Griffiths. Griffiths tries to go right, gonna dribble right, picks up a dribble, gives it off to Madison Brown, who's gonna go inside, gets the easy layup to go. 10-point game now. We'll now go to a commercial break after this full timeout.
Your success is Stewart Seed's success. That's the idea behind their 100% replant eligible program for grower customers. You deserve peace of mind even during an unpredictable season. Maximizing your profit potential comes down to identifying challenges and capitalizing on opportunities. Stewart Seed's agronomy library keeps you up to date with local agronomy insights to help you navigate through the season. Our team members make it a priority to work with your unique needs to find the best solution available. Get to know everyone on our team, from the field sales representatives to our technical agronomists. Building trusted relationships starts with sharing what we know with our Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio neighbors just like you. Stay up to date on the latest local agronomy updates, harvest communication, and news from Stewart Seeds. Let's keep in touch, because that's what neighbors do. Contact Michael Trueblood at 812-620-3311.
Hello and welcome back to West Washington for the night's matchup for the West Washington Lady Senators against the Eastern Lady Musketeers. Currently 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it is 23-33, Eastern up.
Lady Senators in their 2-2-1 press, but Eastern breaks it pretty easily. Jeter with it, kicks it over to Sill, now back to Jeter. Casey with it, now guarded heavily by Griffiths. Lady Senators trying to put on the defensive pressure, and Riley Hall knocks it out of bounds. Lady Senators are down by 10 with 2.5 minutes to go. Jeter kicks it up top, Patton with it. Now Sill with it. Eastern kicks it across, back up top to Casey. Over to Jeter for the three-point try. Got it. Makes it a 13-point game. Brown takes it up, gives it off to Johnson. And now Griffiths will have it. Griffiths goes inside. Shot is blocked away, but will stay with the Lady Senators. Mackenzie Brown just had her shot blocked away. Madison to take it out, gets it into Griffiths. Goes right. Looks down low for Hall. Brown for three, no good. Will be rebounded by Patton. Lexi Griffiths gets in there and takes it away. Now has nowhere to go. Oh, a drop pass there. Could have been an easy layup. Johnson with the mid-range jumper's no good. Brown with it, gets it blocked away. But Riley Hall goes up and will be a jump ball. We'll go over to Eastern. Just a minute 37 to go. Jeter with it, gonna kick it up to McKinley. Now back up to Casey, swings it over. Patton in the corner, gonna dribble it out. Back over to Patton, looks inside. Pass is knocked away, but Casey controls it. Now gets it up to Patton, back to Casey. Swings it back over to Patton, who goes inside, misses the layup, and controls her own miss. Ball is knocked away, and now a foul will be called on 12, Lexi Griffiths. Lady Senators only have 3 team fouls. Jeter to take it out. Not seeing anybody, finally gets it in. There's a three-pointer by Sill, got it. Makes the lead 16, just a minute to go. Lexi with it, goes inside to Mackenzie Brown. Gives it off to Riley Hall, goes around Patton. Now gets it inside to Griffiths, puts up the shot, no good. A foul will be called on, that was on 20 Jeter. I believe that's her 4th foul. Lexi Griffiths with the shot, and it's good. Just 42 seconds, and the Musketeers lead by 15. Griffith's second shot is no good. McKinley comes up with the rebound. Jeter gives it off to Casey. Goes back to Jeter. Now kicks it across the sill. Patton with it now. Just 25 seconds to go. Now Patton with it. Kicks it all the way across. Casey with it. just 15 seconds now. Might just see Eastern dribble the clock out. Patton with now 10 seconds. And now Patton will just hold the ball, and that will be the game as the Eastern Lady Musketeers win this one 39-24. We'll now go to some quick stats for the end of the game.
For Eastern, we had 5 points from Shelby Casey. We had 17 from Shelby Patton, 3 from McKenna Jeter, 10 from Kendra Sill, and 4 from Kia McKinley. For the Senators, we had 2 from Melandra Johnson, 9 from Lexi Griffiths, 4 from Mackenzie Brown, 7 from Madison Brown, and 2 from Riley Hall.
I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Thank you.